dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Ministry of Culture, Government of India, I'd like to welcome you all to the closing ceremony of the commemoration of the 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. To propagate the teachings, the legacy and the philosophy of Swami Vivekananda, the Ministry of Culture organized numerous programs throughout the year. The Vivekananda Value Education Program at the Ramakrishna Mission, Belur, was the largest program funded by the government during the celebrations. The 150th birth anniversary celebration
to a close, but the real journey begins now. Let us draw inspiration from Swami Vivekananda and dedicate our lives to actualize his dream of a glorious and rejuvenated India. Jai Hind.
Those were children from the Sharda Children's Forum, Ramakrishna Mission, New Delhi. And now a formal welcome speech by Srimati Chandresh Kumari Katoch, Honorable Union Minister for Culture.
Antony ji, Katoch ji, and other dignitaries on the dais, revered monks, nuns, and the respected audience. Swami Vivekananda has been acclaimed high by innumerable persons who have won international reputation in their individual capacities in different fields. But the credit goes to the Parliament of India for acknowledging first the role of Swami Vivekananda in the cause of our nation. In 2011, the Parliament of India decided to observe 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda with a national program to the role of Swami Vivekananda in the cause of our nation. In 2011, the Parliament of India decided to observe 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda with a national program to impart value education throughout the country. The ultimate aim of all these programs is to make our countrymen conscious of our great cultural heritage and national ideal by drawing their attention to life and teachings of Swami Vivekananda. Honorable Prime Minister once made this comment that Chicago Address was a turning point in the history of India. Srimati Sonia Gandhi ji, she opined that there was no contemporary person in India who was not influenced by Swami Vivekananda, and there was no problem in India which was not touched by him. Honorable President Pranab Mukherjee declared that Swami Vivekananda has given a new dimension to morality, a new dimension to human relationship, new dimension to international politics, new dimension to human dignity, and new dimension to the concept of service. Ramakrishna Mission is grateful to the government for its unstinting help and encouragement to Swamiji's thoughts through its 130 centers in India, spread out in 23 states, value education books under 183 titles in 10 languages have been distributed to nearly 35 lakh students and youths. Swamiji dreamt of India's rejuvenation at Meerut to us so that we can develop it into some international cultural center. The impact and the mass movement these programs have generated should not end here. We have approached the government with an appeal for rupees 35 crore to create a corpus fund so that some of the essential programs which have direct bearing on the have-nots of the society can be continued. Swami Vivekananda said, "So long as the millions live in hunger and ignorance, I hold every man a traitor who, having been educated at their expense, pays not the least heed to them. Jai Swami Vivekananda Ji ki Jai.
Thank you, Swamiji. I now like to request Sri A.K. Antony, Honorable Defence Minister, to please address the gathering.
Singh Ji, respected Sonia Ji, my colleague Srimati Chandesh Kumari Katoj Ji, Swami Ji, distinguished guests, respected Swamijis, respected nuns, respected Sonia Ji, my colleague Srimati Chandesh Kumari Katoj Ji, Swami Ji, distinguished guests, respected Swamijis, respected nuns, ladies and gentlemen, and my dear students. It is a pleasure to attend the closing ceremony to commemorate the 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. Befittingly, this closing ceremony coincides with National Youth Day being celebrated today. Swami Vivekananda remains a unique personality, not just in Indian history, but for mankind in general. Indeed, Swami Vivekananda's life, thoughts and mission transcends the boundaries of religious philosophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes this closing ceremony of the commemoration of the 150th birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. I'd like to request that all of you remain in your places while the Honorable Prime Minister and our other dignitaries leave the dais, after which you're all invited for tea, which is being served in the atrium. Thank you all for joining me here this morning. I'm Sukanya Balakrishnan. Goodbye.